So good afternoon, my friends. Got a couple of things that we're going to do today. Um, First off, we're going to crack two recent premium Hot Wheels. What the hell? The first one we're going to do is this from the latest Fast Stars, Fast and Furious premium set, the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. And as far as I know, this is the first time this is being done in diecast. If anybody knows if the Grand Cherokee, not just the Trackhawk, has been done in diecast 164 or 3-inch size, let me know. But I believe this is the first one. In this set is the another variation of the Dodge Charger, the W Motors Lycan Hypersport, the Mitsubishi Eclipse driven by Brian O'Connor or Paul Walker in the first Fast and Furious, and the 92 Ford Mustang, which I have, and I'm going to open up in a future video. There's going to be a special Fox Body video coming up. But let's get this off. This is a brand new for this year, 2020 copyright, 2021 release. Let's take a quick look at this one. All right. So, metal body, metal base. Let's see what it says here on the bottom. 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, copyright 2020, right there. It's got trademark from FCA, but right here, copyright 2020 Mattel, made in Thailand. So it's a metal painted base, painted body color, because the base is part of this rear valance panel. And it looks like, yeah, it is also part of just the front fascia right there. I like this gray metal flake paint job. It's got a dual pane sunroof, all black details for around the window frame, and looks like the door handles and the badging there on the door. I think that's a little oversized. I've seen these Trackhawks. I don't remember them having the badging that big on the door, but I mean, nice tampo work on the taillights, on the Jeep badge, and the Trackhawk badge there. Let's see, can we see? All right, so no posts in the back, which is a good thing. Yeah, you can see there's a clip right there. So the base must come up and come into there. The interior doesn't look too bad. The cargo area, the seats, steering wheel is not too bad. I'm not going to drill this apart or anything, not a premium. It's got mirrors that are molded but no silver paint. The tampo work here is actually better than you'd think, again, because there's no chrome, it's all black, and it's on a dark gray paint job, but the grill is done nicely, the headlights printed nicely, this lower grill, and what is that? Is that trying to be a Trackhawk thing there on where the license plate should be? When I see this on a larger screen. Now, these are Real Rider rubber tires, and maybe they're taking this whole Trackhawk thing very seriously because they look like slicks, or, yeah, I mean, that I wouldn't call that tread. I see texture, but I don't see tread. So, very nice. I like the sunroof, the dual pane sunroof. Lets a little light in there. You can see the interior. Of course, we know the reason they do it is the less metal, the less weight, the less cost. But you know, in this case, it's not a bad thing. So I wonder how much mileage you're going to get, how many variations you're going to get out of this casting. I mean, here it is in premium. How long till we see it in 5 packs and God knows everywhere? So, what should be the star of this show is the Boulevard '87 Buick Regal GNX, which, you know, this paint job actually reminds me more of a T-type, and we'll see that when we pull this out. So this is the Boulevard series, I believe, for this year. Let's see, copyright 2020, and so yeah, you can see here is the Regal GNX. There's the Lancia Stratos Group 5, the Porsche 964, the Corvette Z06 Drag Racer, and this Custom 67 Pontiac Firebird. And the GNX is the only one out of these 5 that I really want. I don't particularly like the Firebird because it doesn't have a hood as an exposed engine. And I cannot stand this like two-tone green look on this 964. I don't like how it's got the number roundel on the door with no number. It just doesn't really. And of course, I don't go do drag racers and Group 5 racers. You know, they're nice, they're collectible, but not from my collection. I tend to go for more of a street stock. Although I do have, you know, some police cars, some race cars, but yeah, I'm selective what I'm going to pay my premium dollar for. So let's get this out of the package. And this feels nice. So now on the Jeep, I like the metal flake. The metal flake just seems, maybe it's the lighting here, but it doesn't look right. Also, is it my imagination? Is a ghost like runs in the paint here? I don't know. I like the wheels. So metal base, metal body, rubber tires. No tread on these tires. Again, slicks. Nice tampos. If I can get this to focus properly. The headlights, turn indicators, the Buick Turbo 6 badge there on the license plate. So this is like a two-tone paint job, black on top, gray here, and black in the bottom, with the red pinstriping. The taillights nicely printed. The badge there looks like the turbo. I mean, let's see if we can see this. Maybe when I see this on a bigger screen. You can see the port vents there are in the casting, but they're not really highlighted. So is this supposed to be a T-type and not a GNX? In the package, this really shines. Out of the package, and again, I don't know how well it shows up on the camera, but I'm looking through the viewfinder. I'm looking through the camera screen or the telephone screen, and I can see like ghost lines here, like the paint ran. Yeah, on the driver's side, worse than the passenger side. So definitely some paint defects on this particular one. And that's a shame. I was really looking forward to this one. Because, of course, I recently got the Hot Wheels white version. And don't get me wrong, the white version is very nice, but these gold beadlock wheels look out of place on it. And yeah, actually they have no tread on these tires either. 87B. Yeah, I mean, it is the same casting, just a different colorway. You can see the GNX badge there, the taillights. You can see the vent, the 4 vent ports there. So the The paint job on the white one is better than the gray one. The wheels are better on the gray one. I'm hoping it's just my example and not everybody's. But the paint on the overall paint job on this is just not. Yeah, you know. So let's compare it to the recent Maisto, which is a flat black, and is done very well. The printing there on the Turbo V6 badge actually looks a little better. These are not stock wheels, none of them are, but these are really nice wheels. The taillight's done well. Now this is metal body, plastic chassis, hard rubber or soft plastic. They're quote-unquote real rider tires. And this is a Maisto by design or a Maisto design or Elite Transports. So this is very nice. Now let's just check if I recall when I got the white one. Yeah, they are very close in size. Not exact. I would think, just from my eye, is that the Hot Wheels actually the proportions look better, more realistic. But that this Maisto is definitely worth. If you see it, it's in my eyes, I think it's worth picking up. So, the new Jeep, the new Hot Wheels Regal, compared to these two Regals. And then, real quick, just wanted to go over a couple of things. These finally arrived today. So these are the tubes that I'm going to be using for wheel swaps moving forward. And they are a round aluminum tube, 1/16 by 0.014. This is aluminum. They're available in brass or aluminum. I just went for what was ever cheaper. I've also told that they come in plastic, but I couldn't find them. I got these on eBay. I don't remember the seller. So these are, each one of these tubes is 12 inches long. And there are 3 tubes in each package. I got 4, so I have 12 packages. Not 12 packages, 12 tubes, right? So how many wheel swap customs could I do with this? Well, just rough estimate, 12-inch tube. I could probably, just from one single of the tubes in this package, I could probably do 12 customs, 2 axles per car, and roughly a 1/2 inch tube for each axle. And you're wondering, how does that work? And again, I'll update this. So I would not cut these tubes with these type of dikes. I have seen videos where customizers have cut them, and they've sort of rolled the tube, brass or aluminum, under a blade to sort of score it and then snap it. Otherwise, you can crimp the end of the tube and, ruin it. So it's very lightweight. So what you would do is take a look at this Hot Wheels chassis when you've drilled and taken it apart. You would put this tube, and I will do a future video where I actually do this, and you would place it in there, in this U, but you would make this hole larger so it could fit this tube better and not affect the ride height. And in fact, you can customize the ride height depending on how you mount these tubes. So if you want to slam the car, you would bring the tube up in this groove. lowering the ride height, or if you wanted to jack it up a little, you would bring the tube down, or you could, if you want to, put it underneath. But that's a little advanced. But just going for very simple, you'd cut the tube to fit there, and then you would take your Hot Wheels axles and we're going to sacrifice this one here because this is a goofy red tire, and I'll never use these tires, but I may use these axles. So you would cut the axle in half, hold on, go figure I get the dull cutters, so. There we go. And so now you would have your wheel and tire halves, and you would trim the axle length so that you would only have what you need to, and if I'm lucky, I have bought the right size tube. I guess we'll find out. Oop, maybe not. Yeah, there you go. This should just slide in. And I think because I cut it and I bent it, yeah. But a little practice. If I straighten out that axle, it should slip nicely in there. And it should slide in there. And if it was straighter, it would. And then you can glue it in there and the wheel will still spin. So that is the idea behind this. We will see how this works out in a few days. I may actually do the whole process on a video. I've seen it on video, and it sounds easy enough to explain, but you know, I think we all learn together. Yeah, see how this axle just nicely slides in and out there. So I hope that helps you get the gist of it. And like I said, in a few days I will actually do it on video. I will trim the axle to size, cut it, trim it to size, and with a little super glue, put it into one of these chassis. I'm not sure which yet. So there we go. We've opened up some premium Hot Wheels, and we've talked about customs a little. So I hope everybody's having a nice weekend. I was able to get out and see my in-laws, which is always fun. So I'll be back tomorrow with another video. I don't know what it'll be on yet. But like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. As far as, like, as I said, the customs and the wheel swaps and the tubes, I still have some things I need to pick up and to do this properly on video. So that definitely won't be tomorrow. But yeah, I'll also have to get my better, sharper diagonal cutters for the next video. So thanks for watching, and have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.